Good morning, everyone. It's Campfire Trish, and we are outside taking advantage of a winter morning that isn't too cold. I don't even have a jacket on. Main squeeze is a little bit crazy in short sleeves, but
it is beautiful out here in the sunshine. You just don't know when you got it.
Oh, it feels the sun on my face. Feels so good. It's a little chilly, but it's not terrible. But today we are going to be cooking again and over our campfire solo stove. So we're using our mini solo stove right now. Sam is prepping it with much needed wood and we're trying to get it going. It has been quite wet out here lately, so here I can take a view of that pretty yeah, you do. Prepping that beautiful lake behind us, but we're going to be doing a breakfast quesadilla over top of our little solo stove. So let's get to it. I'm hungry. And once that fire caught, it is pretty smokeless. It's funny, I just walked over here. There was no smoke until I walked over.
I still don't see any smoke.
Just smell a smidgen.
Yeah. Well,
maybe it's just, well, maybe it's my angle too.
There is, but I can see a lot of secondary burn coming out of the holes on the sides.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. That's what the solo stove is, really cool. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Look at all that nice secondary burn.
You want to explain what that is?
No. I'm not going to explain what it is. During normal combustion, there's a lot of flue gases that don't get burnt. One nice thing about the solo stove is it draws those in and burns them as well, and that provides more complete combustion, which is what eliminates some of that smoke. The better your combustion, the less smoke you have.
All right, now that the flames died down, I'm going to go ahead and put my, I think this is an 8-inch cast iron skillet right on top. So we did add that little, what is that called? Accessory. So we can cook on top now as well. So it's lifting that fire, that pan up.
Now the smoke that we're seeing is probably coming from the pan itself. See,
yeah,
as it burns off stuff that's on the bottom, not the fire.
So we're just gonna let that heat up a little bit. And again, we're doing breakfast quesadillas, and we're gonna be doing cooking some chorizo. All right, so we're using some pork chorizo. We're just gonna add, this is 9 ounces of pork chorizo.
So the oil on the pan or spray or whatever you use is starting to smoke a little bit. That's how we know it's time to add the chorizo.
Listen to that sizzle. It's definitely hot. Thing with pork chorizo, it has a lot of spices, so you do want to make sure it is cooked thoroughly.
Yeah, it's hard to tell about that.
Yep. So we're just going to cook that up. Be careful if you're bare-handing your cast iron will get hot. So you might need a hot holder.
I feel if you need to be told that, you're probably going to deserve the burn.
Wow. Some people don't think about that. So we're going to let this...
But there's nothing like that for a reminder.
Well, that's true. That's true. You learn from your mistakes, right? You hope so. So we're going to let this cook down a little bit, and then we'll be moving on to our next step here in just a few. Looks good. All right, so we just added some chopped onions and peppers to our chorizo mix. We're gonna let these soften until, we're gonna let these cook until they're softened. And while Sam's manning that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the egg portion. All right, so I just cracked 4 eggs. This is like, at this point in time, I don't know how much eggs are costing for you all. Eggs are like crazy expensive right now. So this is an expensive meal. But got 4 eggs. I'm just gonna kind of scramble them up a little bit with a fork and my spoon. And I'm also adding some salt and pepper. This is all ground, freshly ground. If you don't like pepper or salt in your eggs, don't add them. This could make it your own, right? Whatever you think is tasty. All right, so the egg portion's ready, and we'll be adding that to the chorizo and onions and peppers in just a moment. All right, so the peppers and the onions are softened, and now we're just gonna pour the eggs right on top and mix them in. And while Sam is mixing, I'm going to go ahead and add some cheese. Do we want to just do half the cheese? Let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, now it's about to grab me.
Yeah. And you're going to want to cook this until the eggs are cooked and the cheese is melted. I will say, if you prefer, this is actually, looking at it, this is a lot of chorizo. I think in the future, I think halving the amount of chorizo would be a good idea.
Yeah. Or double the recipe and freeze half.
That's true. Actually, we could do that. I can go get some more eggs if you think.
Better hurry.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go get some more eggs and we're gonna add it too, and then we'll freeze half. All right, so I ran inside, grabbed 4 more eggs, and
Is that what the report was for?
Cool. And added it to the mixture. We're not gonna add any more cheese. We're trying to, I think it's cheesy enough. And so we just meal prep for another morning. Awesome.
You can always add cheese anytime too.
True, when you actually are making a quesadilla. So yeah, you can play with the recipe. You can use less chorizo, less eggs, less vegetables, less cheese, more eggs, whatever you want. It's versatile, which is nice. Also, of course, if you're not a fan of chorizo, you can just use breakfast sausage as well. Or you could throw bacon in there, and you can do whatever.
Country ham.
Oh yeah, chopped up, or even chopped ham. That would be good too. Very versatile. Maybe we'll have to do a follow-up video sometime with related. I do want to try to start doing a breakfast recipe a month, hopefully. I was trying to do that before, it kind of got away from me, so maybe we'll do some more of those. Oh, I'm in the light. So the chorizo is now done, chorizo and egg mixture, and we're gonna take it. We have 2 tortillas, and we're gonna put part of the mixture. Don't forget we need to, yeah, that's probably plenty for the whole thing. Spread that out on a tortilla to the edges. And you're cool with cilantro?
I don't care what you put on it.
I'm gonna add some cilantro.
Well, you always ask me. You're gonna do what you want anyways.
Oh no,
You are the woman.
oh whatever.
You say goes.
Whatever.
What do you need now, woman? What do you need now? Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need?
All right, Great. Just add a little bit. And then we're going to top it with the other top of our tortilla. And then place another and make a little packet. It'll be easy to flip on the fire. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish we had scent, you know, the ability to send scent through or smell through. It is amazing. And we're gonna put this right on the fire. We have good ash or coals, and we're gonna put that on here. And
yeah, I kind of cheated on that. And
then in just a few, we're gonna flip it so we get both sides heated. It's not gonna take very long to get it hot, warm through though. All right, we are going to flip now. Be careful, tinfoil is hot.
A little hot.
Just a little bit. And let that sit there for just a few. I bet it won't be long. I didn't think about how long it sat there to begin with. All right, so the moment of truth, I'm gonna try to gingerly open this up. Oh my gosh, y'all, this smells so good. All right, I might need 2 hands. I'll be right back. All right, so there it is.
A couple things. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, yeah. One thing we've learned from is I think it'd be better to add the cheese to the tortilla and then add the egg mixture to that. So that way.
And we also have about 1/4 of the cheese we're supposed to have because we're trying not to have the extra calories.
That's true. So maybe not add the cheese to the egg mixture, but spread it lightly on top of the tortillas or on top of the egg mixture too. So a little bit on the bottom, add your egg mixture, and then a little bit more cheese on top so that your tortilla sticks. But yep, we're gonna try it up. All right, so the moment of truth is we've done ours a little bit differently. I've added a little bit of sour cream. Sam does not. So let's try it.
Okay.
I will say my first bite was very sour creamy, so I'm gonna go for a second one. It's good.
Cool.
I think it's a win. Oh, got hair in my mouth. If you prefer not to do quesadilla, you can do a breakfast burrito. Just wrap it up in a burrito.
Oh, it tastes like a breakfast burrito.
It does. But yeah, I think it's very tasty, very easy to do. You saw that we actually prepped enough for another meal that you could just throw in some foil, heat it over some coals. Simple to do, or you can probably eat it cold if you wanted to. I don't know how good that would be cold, but simple to do, easy. I recommend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look out for new content coming next Saturday morning, 8 a.m. And I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, bye. Bonus, y'all. I just saw something. This would be really easy to prep ahead of time. So you can make a breakfast burrito. So you're gonna make all the filling, put it in your burrito. Then you're gonna wrap that individual burrito up into a foil, toss it in your cooler, and then all you have to do is warm it up. Just a thought.